know, it's about winning the match. Not how you do it, but getting to the end. The trophy at stake here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and they are one rack apart. This week in Charlotte was not only about the GenerationPool.com 9-Ball Championship, but also about inducting the 52nd and 53rd members of the BCA Hall of Fame. I had the privilege of bringing in the 52nd member, Alan Hopkins. Very happy to have everybody with us in this kind of a setting for the people who love the game to be able to participate in the induction of the two newest members of the Hall of Fame, Mr. Alan Hopkins and Mr. Pat Fleming. Ladies and gentlemen, the 52nd member of the Billiard Congress Hall of Fame, Alan Hopkins.
Thank you very much. I always wonder what it'd be like up here and for this award, and this is unbelievable. It's like, it's better than winning any tournament, I can tell you that.
So it's with that great honor that I present to you the 2008 inductee for meritorious service, my pal, Pool's guru, Pat Fleming.
If it weren't for my wife, none of this could have happened.
Pat's wife Diane looking on, Alan's family, Dawn and Alan, Paul and Bo, congratulations to all of them. Let's listen to one of our top finishers. In this case, Jasmine Ocean talks about her semifinal match against Ga-Young Kim, brought to you by Milliken Super Pro Cloth.
But we started out pretty well, and it was only the question who was making the first mistake, and that was me, right? And she was in the stroke, she was running out everything, and when she finally misses a shot, I kind of ended up with not a very easy shot. I had a tough shot into the side, or really choose to make it safe, but the safety was also very difficult, and I'm more the, aggressive player. And so I just chose to try and make it. It was a very difficult shot either way. But it didn't work out for me. I'm pretty disappointed because it really didn't run my way. But all in all, she was playing better, and that's what the game is about.
A very realistic view of her semifinal matchup. Congratulations to Jasmine on a terrific week here in Charlotte. But it is all about these two. For the second time in the history of the women's tour, an all-Asian final. First time at the 2007 Carolina Classic, won by Ga-Young Kim. Xiao Ting came back at the Great Lakes Classic to take her first WPBA Tour title. And the following event won the World 9-Ball title. Xiao Ting leading 5-4 here in the race to 7 against Ga-Young Kim.
And Ga-Young did what she needed to do. She made a ball on the break, but no shot at the 1 ball. So it looks like she's going to have to push out, Mitch, anywhere down in this area right here.
She's pushing out.
And the whole thing about the push out, you try to put it in a place where it's not too tough if your opponent gives it back to you, but it's also not an opportunity for your opponent to really put you in a bad spot. So it's just an opportunity to take some of the luck out of the game right off the break. The first incoming player at all times after the break has the option to push out. It's not a foul. And about the only thing she's left here, it looks like, is a safety. She could bank this 1 ball straight down, try to have the cue ball kind of drift over and stop on the 3. It's a real speed shot. Going for offensively here is tough. Either way. She could also lag the 1 ball to the left, leave the cue ball to the right, try to hide behind the 3 ball. It's all tough. Doesn't matter what she goes for. It's a difficult option from here, Mitch.
Takes her extension. She walks by tournament director Steve Tipton there. You see that scoring strip above. Ga-Young Kim with 2 balls on the break, and now Xiao Ting. Critical shot here. We watch the result of that. Let's go down to the floor and have a word with Mark Wilson. Mark?
I'm here with the latest addition to the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame, Pat Fleming, the 2008 inductee. I notice you've been here most of the day, maybe even most of the week. What do you think about the caliber of play that we're now witnessing compared to the old days?
Well, I think that the top caliber of play is about the same, but I do think that there's more in the top caliber than there was years ago. And I think it's education, more TV, more video on pool, and more instructionals. So I think that played a role, and like I say, the top level is still the same, but there's many more in that top level.
Well, thank you very much, Pat.
Thanks, guys, and again, congratulations to Pat and to Alan Hopkins on their induction.
You know, I think he made a great point there. You know, haven't been on the tour as long as I have. I've noticed that the field has just gotten so much stronger. There are no easy matches anymore. You know, your first match, you have to play jam up, or you could lose. And 10, 15 years ago, that wasn't the case. You know, with the seeding system, you would have 1 or 2 easy matches in the beginning, and then the tournament really started. Not so anymore, and there's constantly new players coming from here, from Europe, from Asia. It is just amazing to see what a global game this really is.
And when you consider how many tremendous players are coming out of different parts of the world, the fact that they are coming to the States to play on the WPBA Classic Tour says volumes about the actual tour itself. Great regional tour, a lot of leagues for people to play in. The BCA League's a big part of that. So a lot going on in the world of pool. Right now, Ga-Young Kim trying to get this match back to even.
And she's going to have some work to do here, Mitch. You can tell from her body language, too.